You hearing me?
I am.
Okay, good.
Remember, we're live, so
What's that?
if you have the live stream up, just make sure it's muted and all that.
I don't have it up.
So it's the it was the one we used the other day. It's the Tyler testing lab. You'd said you'd liked it, so we are live to whoever wants to watch.
Well, nobody follows that page, right? I think I'm the only one that follows that page. I think I liked it, and then it was like one like, and it was just me. So,
and that's all it should be. But you never there is a possibility that somebody could be crawling through my profile and find it, but it's pretty unlikely.
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, I guess there's like an aggregator that does everything that's live on Facebook, on Facebook Watch, but like the chance
not so much on Facebook, but on YouTube, yes. YouTube takes all of the newest stuff, no matter how weird and wonderful it is, and they push it to this one feed that YouTube wants you to see. But
right.
I think that's rare. We're competing with a few other million people, I think, right now.
Yeah.
Sam's phone is on there. There we go.
Oh, wait a second. I didn't. I got it. Gimple's got a comment. There's Gimple. Did you see Gimple yet?
Gimple is on board.
Okay. Gimple's got.
I noticed your guys' quality. At every device that clicked in, your quality goes down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense. We're all using the same shitty internet,
right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do this from home tomorrow. But I am using what?
So I was just saying, like, now that there's 4 from that connection, it's noticeable. I would, if we were, I would say somebody disconnect.
Well, I mean, look,
if we ever got to this point, yeah.
Like, I would much prefer to do the show from here tomorrow.
But it's just you, right?
Just me. It's just me
yeah,
online.
Okay,
so the question is if you think it's stable enough. I don't know.
It was perfectly fine. So there's the added thing that now that we're live, it's streaming all of your data. So I don't know if you can see a preview, but Sam, you look fine for some reason, and the phone is okay. But those 2 connections, the gimbal and Eric, yeah, it's pretty grainy. But I don't think this will be.
I'm grainy because I'm using an external webcam, which is pretty nice quality.
But no, it's just that the bandwidth. It just doesn't have the bandwidth to send a good image.
I can't do it.
It's your internet connection, I'll do certain. You could watch as you guys connected in. The feed went down and down and down. So.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, it really looks terrible. Yeah, I look really, really pixely. I wonder if that
won't be a problem tomorrow. I don't think, because you were just fine when it was just you, and I would like it in the internet. Like, where are these guys in Europe? Do you know? You must know.
Sorry, what was the question?
Where are these guys that are connecting in tomorrow?
Germany and Scotland.
They'll be fine, unless they live in somewhere in the moors with satellite internet. I'm sure they'll be fine. Germany's internet is fantastic.
So it looks like it's about a 30 to 40 second lag.
To the Facebook feed, it should be maybe even a little bit more than that. Yeah, and that's why they say don't.
Yeah, and I instructed the guys that as well, so it shouldn't be an issue.
No, it shouldn't be at all.
So is this also going to YouTube somewhere or no?
It is, yeah.
Where is it going to YouTube?
You can find it. You know what? I wouldn't mind testing this. If you search on YouTube for Tyler.K.A.Thomas.
Okay.
at
I'll look at it
gmail.com.
afterwards. I'm going to go look at it afterwards because I just want to see what the fidelity is going to be like on all these clips that we're going to play and how the different looks come through. So do some switching around.
We won't have control over what the user sees, because even if we have the best quality going out, YouTube is going to switch the quality based on their personal internet connection. So we're not going to have a lot of control over that. But do you want me to play one of the pick a clip?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, here's the Albert dance.
All right, I stopped that. So what I'd like to do is when we go to show a video clip, that either it goes into the main profile box with the heads at the side, or we get a full. I think full screen is probably better.
Full screen is going to look. It's still the problem with those clips is that they're. Whereas.
Sorry, the mic it mutes once the clip starts playing. I can't hear you, so I didn't hear what you said.
Sorry about that. So just for the future, it's not the end of the world, but for the future, everything needs to be widescreen for StreamYard. So what I can do, I'll test this. So what I'm going to do.
No, just so take out the background, so that it's basically so the video is playing over top of the background as opposed to everybody's heads.
So I'll have to go to that. No, it's because they don't let you arrange it. There's no way to arrange it where it's just. It adds a transparency to either side of the video because it's TV format.
You can't put it in the spotlight box then, and even have like the 5 heads down the side.
The only way I could do that was sharing a screen. Video clips work differently where they just take over everything. Yeah, that's really annoying. You'll see so the countdown. Yeah, it's full screen, so it takes over everything.
So it's because of the aspect ratio of the videos.
That's correct, yep.
Is that right?
Yep, that's exactly it. And instead of blanking out the corners,
there's no way to have the video play like the viewer in right now where I'm spotlighted. There's no way to make the video play in there.
The only way to do it is to share your screen.
Yeah, I don't know. The screen share is not the way to do it, I don't think.
It's a lot more annoying than it's not. I'm trying to think what I could do is here. I'm just going to test something for 1 second. I'll bring you back. I'm just going to see what it looks like. I'm going to remove everyone and then bring you back.
Okay.
But then that's a nightmare because I have to go literally click everybody in, everybody out.
I don't know. It's not terrible. I mean, I think that some of these clips there's only one that's very extended. There's one that's like about an 8-minute clip. So when that one plays, oh shit. Sorry. Just getting a message that I need to respond to. 1 second.
Yeah, so what I think you're saying is for the long one, I'll get rid of everybody.
Yeah, for the longer,
for the short
everybody
one.
Out of the show. So, okay, but what you can do, I believe, is you can start the clip and then take everybody out once the clip starts running, as opposed to the other way around, right?
Let me just test that. I'll do it right now. It works.
That's the way to do it. So let's do I want to run some of these clips straight through to then look on the show afterwards, the live recording, to see how consistent the picture is. Yeah. So let's do this one again. Let's put me in the spotlight. So now we're going to look at this clip from 1995 of Michael Albert dancing. Take it away. Okay, so now when the clip ended and went back and left the window, did you trigger putting me back in the window, or did that happen?
I did. I have to. No, I had to trigger that. And what's annoying is that it doesn't give you a countdown. But
right. Well, I can tell you how long the clips are, or I can be also ready to do that. I mean, it's not that long a lag.
No. That's
black, and there's a second.
Yeah, there should only be one. Like I think going to black is a lot quicker than us jumping on each other. Because if so what's happened and I've seen so far in the same button where I click add, and if you click it a second later, it removes it.
Sure.
So if there's two people on there, that's not going to work. I think just a second of black.
So just be so that's what we want to have happen. Just be ready to pull the trigger at any point. I can give you some information about the length of the clip if that
would be great.
If that'll help.
That would help a lot. And what we should be doing is beat sheets anyway, saying how long they are.
The other thing too is that I think you'll be able to tell with most of these clips where they end. And in fact, some of them so the main stage clip, the longer clip, it has an extended outro on it that we're not going to play. It's basically, the audience applause and stuff. So so you can basically just stop it. Okay.
You need to give me notes about which clip that is, because I don't know these from anything. So you'll just give me a little quick. This one's 30 seconds. This one's 45, and even a rough order. That doesn't really matter. But I just need to know what's the 8-minute one, because if you're saying that I have to stop it for the applause, I'm going into this blind, so I'll need to know what that is, which one that is.
It's not a major catastrophe. The song ends, the audience claps. You make a judgment call of like, okay, we've seen enough of this. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't have to go to the very end. The song ends. Let the applause go for 5 seconds, whatever, whatever feels right. You'll see the camera starts getting shaky because it's looking around to pivot to the audience, and that's when you would stop because there's no reason.
So just let me know which one is it? What's that long one?
It's the one that says 95 main stage.
95 main stage. Got it. Okay, so now I know. So that's my notes for tomorrow.
I'd like to just run some more of these clips and practice a couple more of these transitions.
Sure. Another interesting thing to look at would be, so what I'm going to check after this as well is that, so you can download the stream as it went through StreamYard. And then what we should do is go to Facebook and YouTube and see how close together that is, because YouTube will be recording something different than Facebook that was sent through
quality.
StreamYard.
You're saying? In terms of quality?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Because this is going through StreamYard to both those platforms. I'd be interested to know how.
Like if there's like any degradation in the stream, because right.
And I tested that on Friday, and it looked fantastic. I just,
So we're going to YouTube right now as well, right?
We are.
Okay. Okay, so let's run a couple more clips and try a few more of these views. Sorry, I just want to check what this one was. Oh, that's not doing anything. Oh, Gimple. Oh, Gimple turned off. I didn't
You got
realize.
a call or something.
Yeah, I guess it turned off after I got that text.
So I'm going
So
to default to this view. I don't think there's much reason to use any other view because I can rearrange like this pretty easily, and I can also full screen really easily from it. So I think this will be our workhorse view.
well, I would also this view.
Okay.
Certainly for the for the
If
introduction.
there's banter, yeah, for sure. We'll just have to make it really
you'll
clear.
play
that-
the rhythm of it, and hopefully you got the right instinct about what to pull up there and who's speaking. Now let's just look at a couple other things. So
You said the show's an hour?
an hour to an hour and 15, something like that. It depends on how many questions we have. Okay, so that's the other thing in terms of curating questions and comments. So comments you can curate as they go.
Yep. So
if they're worth putting up, if it's like somebody saying something interesting or flattering or whatever, as long as it's not distracting.
I'll make a judgment call if it's like really interesting, because like, oh God, watching that show on Sunday, like some people were saying some neat stuff, like hello from Sweden, like
Right.
that kind of stuff I'll put up on my own.
Yeah, that's good. It gives it a sense of immediacy for sure.
But definitely let me know if there's something that you notice that you want. Just say it in the stream, like, oh, put up that comment about yada yada, blah blah.
So
blah.
okay, so hold on. So where do I see the comments? Like I'm on the comments tab. Where do you see what's coming through from Facebook?
Because there's nothing coming through. Yeah, you'll have to make a post. You'd have to make a post. There's just nothing that's come through yet.
Okay.
And if you'll see, like, I'll make a post that goes out to both Facebook and YouTube if I post on there. Now, if you post something, I can either put it up on the screen or it is handy. Not that I see this being a problem, but like I can show this.
So it's interesting. I put a comment in and it hasn't shown up yet.
On Facebook?
Yeah, there it is. No, it was on Facebook. I put it on Facebook before you put it.
Yeah, because we're ahead of time.
No, I know. But your test, you put in test and it showed up in StreamYard before it showed up in Facebook. My comment was already entered on Facebook when your test comment showed up in StreamYard.
And that's because of the delay, and that's why they say a bazillion times don't watch the feed, right?
Yeah, of course.
Because it's really distracting.
No, but it's interesting that there's a variable delay between where you are and where I am.
It's buffering.
Yeah.
And that's why this is a great platform, doing a good job to get that stuff go out. In other platforms that I've used, like it lags on YouTube, and then if YouTube crashes, it doesn't work on Facebook.
Okay.
The other neat thing in here is that you can block people, which I haven't. You can't do that in most streaming software.
Right.
I can block people from Facebook or YouTube from right in here, whether, if that ever becomes an issue. I don't see that being one, but it's nice to have.
Okay. Did you? So I showed the comment, and it pops up, and then it goes off automatically.
Yeah.
Or did you turn it off?
I just clicked it a couple of times. So.
Okay, let's see what the comments look like when we have the the 1 and 4 view, the one spotlight 4 at the side. Why is it's weird that my Gimple the Fool is not, oh, did I turn the screen off? No, it should be there. That's really weird.
It's an iPhone?
Yeah, it's like, look, it's on.
Yeah, you might have to close it and then open again because it needs permissions. So it might have just blocked the.
No, but I don't think it ever turned off because it wouldn't be playing. But I guess I'll leave and come back.
Yeah. Just at least try refreshing the page or something. It's loading. It's there. Just maybe give it a minute. I do notice sometimes it's not black yet. It's there. It's thinking, as I say.
It's weird. It still says I'm backstage. Did you add me to the show?
Not yet, because I don't see a preview yet.
I do. I see a preview.
So if I add you, it's just black. There's nothing there.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, you can still add it to the stream though, even though it's
Yeah,
black.
yeah, I guess.
That's fucking weird that it's not. Anyways, whatever. That's an issue with my phone, I guess. Okay, so let me turn this volume down. Let me see. Do the spotlight and 4 view, and then let's see what comments look like when you put it over that. Okay, so it still does that. It's annoying that it changes the focus on the main thing. So I'd like to limit the comments to like things that are actually worth seeing and reading. And no questions until we get to where there's questions.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And
if you're keeping an eye on that, then
yeah, I'm going to monitor this as well. And if I see something I want to pop up, I might just pop it up. But
we just lost you for a second there. Sorry.
You lost me?
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
You're back.
Okay.
I'm here. Okay.
Yeah,
monitor
the Facebook feed. It's really fuzzy.
Yeah, what you're doing is you're sending things out to Facebook and then downloading things back to Facebook on like 4 machines. So I don't see this being a problem tomorrow because you have your internet bandwidth there is very limited. So if it's just you're just watching it on one thing.
So make Sam the spotlight view.
Okay, let's get that. So this is so I will spotlight her. Full screening her looks like this.
So it's the quality is about the same. It's just when you blow it up that you see it break down.
Yeah, it's the exact same. Yeah. So we'll call it just to get nomenclature. So this will be solo. I will solo people that are talking for any period of time. And then focus is this. So here I'm in focus. There you're in focus. And if we ever do go to this view, I'll probably put you in the middle like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If lots of people are talking and it's distracting to have one person as the main person.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Let me see if there's anything else we want to check here. So at the end of the show, at the very end, we're going to want to pop up our sponsor banner. The overlay above that.
Oh, there's another one?
The sponsor banner that says 2020.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. So at the very end, we're going to want to go out on that thing. So once we're at the very end of the show, just pop that up. You can pull everybody out of the show and just leave that up for 10, 15 seconds.
Okay. Once I start the broadcast, I'm going to start it up with this, because it really, really makes a big difference if there's a sound that people can hear. So what I'm going to do is have this for about 30 seconds. And then I'm going to do that countdown. And it's not ideal because it's not branded, but just to have that audio that people aren't fidgeting with, so they know that they know it's working. That's really helpful. So I'm gonna have this one up for about 30 seconds, right at 2 o'clock, and then I'm gonna play that countdown, and then hopefully if everything's working, it's gonna be this view right here. And if you want to introduce it, I'm gonna bring you up like that. And then I don't
really want to do that. I don't like the countdown happening. Like, I don't think the countdown is necessary, really. Once it goes live, I think we can just go live and just leave up people will see the little live icon that's counting away. I mean, if anything, we could maybe...
give them... It's good practice to give at least a minute or so of this. So
maybe it just needs like a little overlay on top of it that says the show will begin momentarily or something.
Yeah, it's anything like that.
Can you overlay something on the image so that I don't have to go and redo the image?
Not for tomorrow, but definitely for future ones. Just having something simple saying your video will begin shortly and some audio in the background.
No, I'm just saying, is it possible to put like this is an overlay? Okay, if we made that a background.
Yep, and if we did this,
and if we had an overlay that was a PNG, yeah, exactly. If you had something like that, okay, yeah. If we combine these two things,
yeah, you can't.
That one, the transparent welcome to Ashkenaz. Okay, so there must be some font options in that.
No, that's something I made.
Okay, so that was created offline. Okay, I see. Okay, so then I'll just go into the image. I'll create a new version of the image where there's like a little banner at the bottom that says the show will begin momentarily.
Beautiful.
So what I want to do is then go live with this image for 30, 40 seconds. and then come up on a single image of me.
Yep. So it's just going to be you solo.
Full screen, I think. Yeah, do the full screen, and I'll give a little introduction, and then as soon as you'll hear a cue from what I'm saying when I'm saying I'm joined today by the 4 members of Brave Old World, and then we go to that, or maybe go to the five equal view at that point.
I'll play it by ear, but I'll be able to take cues about, like, once you're introducing people, let's see all of them. As you're introducing them, you want to see them full screen as you talk about each one, and then I'll spend the bulk of the time here. If anybody makes an answer, we'll do this.
Yeah, I think, like, at the beginning when I'm introducing them, like, it's not necessary. Oh, I suppose you could. I mean, I don't know how much they're each going to say.
They probably just wave.
Yeah, pretty
right?
much. So I don't think we need to show different views popping in and out at that point. It's more if they're actually going to say something, if they're going to, be on screen for longer than 20 seconds or so.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll have some time to run this because they're going to be on at 1:30.
Yeah, I told them to come at 1:30, so we can join, 5-10 minutes before that. Just make sure we've got our stuff in order.
Cool.
Let's do a couple other. I want to run more of these videos.
Okay.
So let's run all the short ones, everything other than the one that says 1995 main stage. Let's run all of those and just practice the transition, and I'll be able to go back and look at that later on the live.
So call it in. So just tell me which one to play, and I'll do it.
So go to the large 30-second trailer. And actually, you know what? I want maybe as a way to start the show, maybe we go straight from the slide for the event and go straight to a 30-second video.
Yeah, I recommend it because just to have that audio is a great thing. Oh,
okay,
it works.
so let's do that. So let's try that. So let's say go start with the slide, the main event slide. And then on cue, go to the 30-second clip, and then go down to black from there, and then bring me up out of the black.
Yeah, that'll be helpful too because you'll know when to come in.
Yeah.
So we'll practice that now.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to fix that clip so it doesn't end so abruptly. I'll put
a nice fade.
Yeah,
especially with the audio, would be nice to go.
It would audio, and then we can come up on me. It's a shame that they don't have like just some basic transitions, like fade transitions or dissolve transitions. It's very abrupt,
Going through the forums, that's the main thing, and they're like, okay, guys, like. We figured out the hard stuff to get this to stream, and like we can add that later because that's the other way around with like OBS. They have all these weird and wonderful options to do stuff like that, but setting up the back end is impossible. So
okay, let's do another transition. Let's pretend we're talking, and and I'm up in the corner, and Sam is Kurt Buerling, and she's the featured spotlight person. Thank you, Kurt, for your fine clarinet playing. Let's take a look at this clip of the dance workshop from the 1995 Ashkenaz Festival. That's the one where they're outside, Tyler. Okay, cool.
I pulled a muscle trying to do that at a bar mitzvah once.
Oh, well, learn from that mistake.
I certainly did.
Okay. The one thing we haven't been using the logo overlay, but maybe we shouldn't because it goes up into that top right corner.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and I haven't been able to, wait, hang on, let me try something.
Can you flip everybody? Can you put the
I'm trying to do that.
windows on the side? The other
No,
side?
it doesn't look like you can. Rats.
That's so weird that they would do that.
It's a standard, but you should be able for internet streaming. Yeah, I checked on the settings. I don't think you could.
Okay, so we'll have to leave that out. Banners. We're not using banners.
This Lotes cover, is this?
I don't think we're probably not going to use that clip. We're probably not going to use that. Yeah, it's pretty. There's not that much to run in here. It's mostly the video clips, and there's not even that many of those. So,
okay, I think we're good for tomorrow. But yeah, just in the future, if we can just number them, because it's getting cut off.
I can't go in and fix them, and I'll update them, and then I'll be able to tell you exactly what to run. Can you run the one that says Doc's wedding? That's the 8-minute clip. So
you want me to run the whole thing?
Yeah. Just give me peace of mind to know that it's running cleanly out of the machine.
I'll make sure I get a timer going. And it said it's like 8 minutes thereabouts?
Yeah.
Okay. There it goes.
Cool. You know, it
Those
actually
guys are awesome.
Yeah, they're really good. It actually glitched a couple times. I was watching the Facebook feed.
Did it?
Yeah, it's okay. I just that's what I was sort of curious about, is if it's going to be a good steady feed, but it was okay. There was just a couple spots where it kind of glitched and went fuzzy for a couple seconds.
When it gives you a chance afterwards, because you have so many things connected, I think you have the option to download the stream. You definitely do from YouTube. But when we're done here, I'll download it from StreamYard and send it as it was sent out.
To see where the glitch is.
Well, I don't think there was a glitch, to be honest. I think that was something that just happened with your internet buffering. At least, but that's what I want to see. Like I don't think the problem will be on StreamYard's end.
Fair enough. Okay, so I think we've got covered everything we need to get covered. It looks like Gimple the Fool has left the show.
Out. Yeah, it's nothing there.
Oh, Gimple's there. Gimple's there in the. There you go. Put Gimple in.
The's no. He's not streaming video.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. It's weird. Let me try to turn cam on and off. Did that do it?
There's not something on the camera, is there?
Not that I know of. It was working before.
Because I thought I saw a flash of one.
Well, if I turned the camera on and off, see, look, I'm turning it off.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Okay.
And now I'm turning it on. So I don't know why it's showing black. That doesn't make any sense.
No, it's.
Yeah, I just unmuted the mic. It's really weird.
You guys are at a quality now that it looks like that it's not sending anything. You guys are back to bumped up to your one quarter better quality.
Let's turn off everything else except for so Sam, you can leave. Let's go to just me and let's see what the quality's like, and then I can decide whether or not I can do the show here or if I should do it at home.
Okay, it did look great before.
Okay, I'm leaving Gimple's leaving. Gimple has left the building.
Bye, Gimple.
Sorry, you want me to log out?
Yeah.
Bye, Sam.
See you, Sam.
Yeah.
And then the other iPhone too. That one, yeah.
So I guess the only thing is,
it's already bumped your quality up.
You know, to tell you the truth, like if you're going to be doing the switching on the view, it means you can't really keep tabs on the comments so much, right?
I'm gonna have that window open, and I'm gonna guess that you guys are speaking in such a way that I'm gonna periodically just make a little note like every minute. It's like checking your mirrors, right? So
well,
I'll make a cycle.
I'm gonna keep that open on my control panel. So if I see anything that looks like it's of interest, then I can pop it in.
Okay, I will keep an eye on that, because just keep in mind that if you click at the same time I click it, it gets removed.
Got it.
So I don't think
That's
it'll be a
what I'm saying.
problem. For
I'm not going to mess
but-
with the views. I'm going to let you handle the views and the switching there. I'm just going to keep an eye on the comments because that's a little bit more contextual in terms of whether something is relevant to bring in.
Yeah, I'm going to
I mean,
leave that mostly to you, unless I see something really cool, like that stuff that, like, hello from South Africa, or whatever. Like that. That's something I'm going to put in the feed because that's neat, right?
eh.
Well, I don't know. That's just something like that. That it,
Yeah,
people like to know that they're watching with other people from around the world live.
got it.
That's,
Okay, so
that's
now
just a simple example.
has the quality of my picture improved?
Drastically.
On Facebook, it looks about the same.
It probably just hasn't
That's
updated.
probably our internet connection here trying to put it in. Yeah. All right, I'm going to watch this later on, and I'll see if there's.
So when we stop this, I'll send you the file. Because when I think you can't, I don't think, or no, you have 7 days to go back. Do you want me to send it to you, or do you want to go to the broadcast and download it?
Yeah, just do that. I can just get it out of the platform. You don't need to send it.
Okay. I just have a lot of tests now, so this is called. It's today's date. You'll see it.
Well, I can see that they list the broadcast, so you can find. I can go right to the one from today. I know how to find that. That's not a problem.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, I think we're good then. I think we're good to go for tomorrow.
I've got a lot of notes about what to do here. If just for future broadcasting, one thing I is a bit of a problem with the platform is that I don't want to be in the shot and trying to add things in as much as possible. I just usually click add. I'm going to be very cognizant to not add myself.
Please.
During the live feed.
Yeah, I think that's
Who
a
the
good.
hell's that guy?
You might want to also, like, once the show starts, turn off your camera. So then you'll be very clear. There'll be a black square. Yeah, exactly. And then it'll be a lot easier for you to see what's you and not turn you on,
Because it's distracting if all of a sudden this guy
if you
shows
do accidentally turn yourself on, at least it's a black screen.
black. Yeah, this is how it's going to look.
Yeah.
Something like that. I'll figure it out. Okay.
All right, good. Thanks. So tomorrow I'll see you a little before 1:30.
Yeah, 25 after, just to make sure ours are working, and then basically praying and hoping that everybody gets connected, and then we'll have a good show.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Talk to you tomorrow.
Thanks. Okay, take care.
Bye.